It's never going to work out for me. They hate me. I just look at food and I gain weight. No one would ever date me. It's not going to work out. I might as well not even apply for the job because I'm not going to get it. Listen, guys, what are you speaking over your life? Have you ever even considered that whatever you're enjoying or not enjoying in life right now directly comes from words you have spoken and put out there? You guys, life and death are in the power of the tongue, the Old Testament says. What you speak about comes to fruition. Even Jesus in the New Testament said, call those things that be not as though they were. So what are you saying? What are you saying about yourself that you don't actually want to have happen? I'm probably never even going to get into college, so why bother trying? Do you want to have that happen? Do you want to have any of the things that you're speaking right now actually happen? If you don't want something to actually happen that you're saying, then you really shouldn't be saying it. So I know sometimes we think, well, if I only speak positive, then I'm going to get disappointed when it doesn't happen. Or we think, well, if I'm only saying nice things about myself, then people are going to think I'm conceited. And aren't we supposed to be humble? Listen, being humble doesn't mean you just have to trash yourself all the time and put yourself down. That has nothing to do with being humble. Jesus was humble. Moses was humble. They weren't trashing themselves constantly. Yeah, Moses did bring up his fault about not being able to speak well, but he didn't let it stop him from going after what God told him to do. What are you saying about yourself that's trashing yourself? Are you constantly putting yourself down and thinking, well, at least I'm not conceited? You know what? I teach about this in my course about self-love, in my You Are Worthy course. You know, self-hate and self-love are really two sides of the same coin. So you cannot be trashing yourself constantly, just like you shouldn't be bragging about yourself constantly. But there's nothing wrong with you saying, you know, I did a good job on that. Or, you know, I look nice today. Or, with God's help, I know I'm going to do great on this test. There's nothing wrong with speaking the positive. Stop trashing yourself and stop speaking negatively over yourself if that's not what you want to have happen. We need to call forth those things that haven't happened yet as though they have. We need to call into existence the things we want to have happen. So if you guys have been making it a habit of trashing yourself and saying negative stuff about yourself all the time, I want you to stop. It's not getting you anywhere. It's not getting you towards the positive things you want in life. It's not getting you anywhere near your goal, near that job opportunity, near that person you want to date. It's not helping you with your weight loss program to say negative things about yourself. So stop. Don't do it anymore. You are worth more than that. Listen, here's an example that will help drive it home. Some people think, well, if I'm not doing mean stuff to other people, it's no big deal. I could do mean stuff to myself. That shouldn't bother anyone. Well, think of it like this. If each person out on the sea is a ship, you can't just think, well, if I'm not torpedoing their ship, in other words, I'm not putting them down, I'm not slamming them, then it's okay if I do something that will sink my own ship. No, that's not okay, because you're under the false impression that it is your ship. Listen, you are not your own. You were bought with a price. So when you are doing something to sink your own ship, to cause yourself to go down, then you are destroying God's property. And He doesn't like that. So don't do that anymore. Take care of your ship. Take care of yourself, just like you would take care of someone else whose property you cared about. And start caring about yourself as if you're a steward, a manager over who you are, because you are not your own. You were bought with a price. God loves you. and he doesn't want you trashing yourself. That is not humility. So please learn the difference. God bless you guys. Live true, love hard, shine bright.